Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Satisfaction. We're currently Season 1, now Episode 14. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did a lot of work off camera, quite a few hours. We're kind of a bit stuck though. So we're currently... There's no way we're anywhere near completing Phase 4, right? But we've got to do a lot of the Tier 7 options. The one with the hover pack, it requires the aluminium or aluminum sheets. Everything else we've got. And then there's another 200 alumina sheets. Then there's, what's it called? Aluminum casing. Then we've got a bit of both. 400 aluminum casing and 200 alumina. Oh man, there's a lot of alumina everything. So, this is my problem. This thing here. So I need to make aluminium or aluminum ingots, right, to be able to make the aluminum sheets and the casing. But oh my goodness, is it complicated. So we can't do anything in there until, and I just looked this up by pressing O, went to my parts list right down the bottom, and it's this stuff down here. This is the problem. So I technically want to make that, which needs copper ingots and aluminum ingots. Copper's fine. Aluminum is where the problem starts. So to make one of these, there you go. See, I've just been playing 2 hours off camera trying to get this stuff started. Man, the silica and the aluminum scrap. The silica is coming from where we found raw quartz, and it's currently stored there. So that part's not a problem. We can ramp that up. We can scale it up if we need to. But this scrap, so this is it gets so unwildly complex here. But the alumina scrap, you keep with me, it needs coal and it needs the alumina solution. If you go back to the alumina solution, it comes from water and bauxite. Now there could be alternative options for making these things, which I haven't found yet, but you can see how it needs bauxite. So I know where there's a bauxite site. I don't know how many hours I've spent trying to get there. I'm there. I just need to go out there via the hypertube and show you where it is and build a refinery. The good news is it's a pure node, so it should actually be pretty quick. Before we go though, I want to show you, I was mentioning about trying to speed up my steel production so that this guy, it's kind of back to waiting for the encased industrial beams, but that's okay. It'll steadily keep working at its getting that done. At the moment, what, there's 104 sitting in there. I've got more over there ready for the next tier, so we're not waiting for it, so to speak. But look at all this. All these steel pipes just sitting in here. So all of this is being stored here, but it's actually coming from the original location. Hang on. But it's also coming from over here. So remember when I was saying about building a steel industry down there? Well, I did. So it's piping all these steel pipes in here over the top and down and into this merger. So I'm kind of merging the original track, which is here, and the new track, which is here, and producing this, and then it's being split to go into storage and into the factory. So, oh my goodness me. Yeah, that was a lot of work. Anyway, I want to quickly show you, without being sucked into the wrong hypertube, so if I go this way, we have a totally new factory. I said I was going to build it, and I thought, oh, I've got to show you. So back through here, instead of going to the Caterium area, we go up here, and this is the new factory. Have a look at this. So I've got 2 plants running steel pipes. I mean, they're not going very quick at the moment because it's not using it. It's filled up the pipeline and everything. So how's that? So I had to do a little bit of work here because let's see if I can just stand on that. Good if I could. So I had to put a shard in the coal manufacturing plant to bring the coal underneath the factory here and then up there into both of these, and to match with all the iron coming out of there. Oh my goodness. So if you look over the edge here, this is the steel output going back towards the main factory, and there's the coal line coming in. So yeah, it did take a bit of time to set it all up, but with that shard, I haven't reduced any power over there at the secondary coal power station. It's all still working. So happy days, I guess. It's just really increased the steel pipe production side of things. So that's still working as it should. Pretty happy with all that. But now, the whole alumina bauxite thing is a big job. So we'll go and show you where we got to. So the last time you would have seen this, we would have went along this pipe heading over kind of that direction towards the oil refinery. And to do that, we would have went past the quartz area, the raw quartz being manufactured and refined into silica and so on. Well, now we go off this way to the left, which is kind of, I guess it's kind of north on the map, I suppose. But oh my goodness, it took a while to get there. Yeah, pretty happy with it. I had to fight off a lot of garbage and stuff, and it's a bit of a hard to get to area. So if I press E here, this is where we leave the quartz area. That's our little lookout post. But see that waterfall in front of us? We have to go all the way up the top there. So there's lots of copper down here that we can extract. Remember, there's copper down the bottom there. But then I had to build all this with power and hypertubes to not go into that hole in the ground. Oh, I can see a power slug there on a tree. So yeah, this is a bit awkward, but I've got another little area there I might be able to explore out there. There's another one up the top here to the left, which I might add a hypertube exit just up here for as well. But yeah, we have to go right up to the top here. The bauxite is right up the top where those kind of pinkish trees are. Look at the view, will you? That's the space elevator. That's where we originally started our base. Unbelievable. So there's another area to explore over there. Good grief. Is this a big map or what? So look at this. She's still going. I was thinking this wasn't going to work. But, yeah. Anyhow, so we just press E here, and we go off to this little section. Put up some walls, just in case we weren't flying, but we didn't really. Yeah, so if you have a look over the edge here, oops, some radiation garbage going on. That's our original base. Can you believe it? I thought that was a pretty big chunk of the map through there, and it's tiny. The rest of the map is massive. So we're kind of, I don't know, elevation-wise, I think we're up pretty high. But yeah, so we've got to get to this bauxite. That's the main thing. I think there's a, this crappy stuff down the bottom here is kind of radiated. I guess I'm going to end up with a radiation suit or something to fix that. But yeah, I started building this along here because I've got a feeling I might be storing the bauxite perhaps in here. The bauxite itself is just there, just in where the middle of my screen is, just there. So that's what we're here to do today. We've got power out there, we've got everything. I just didn't bring the platforms right to the bottom because looks like they might have gone, but there was a few knuckleheads around here that I had to get rid of. Anyhow, hopefully they're not here at the moment. Take some of them. Oops, we have got someone. Where are you? Oh, there. I say, I can hardly see you through all that. Where'd you go? Oi! Oh, there's his little tail. Clear the area so I can do my work, dude. I can hear another one. I can hear another one. Where are you? Maybe he'll stay away long enough, I don't know. Actually, I probably should get rid of some of these leaves. I can't see what I'm doing. And I can't show you guys because there's too many plants in the way. There you go. Clean the area up a bit. Okay, so we've got to fire it back that way. Actually, now that I think about it, clear a few more of these out of the way. There you go. So this is meant to be a pure bauxite node. Cool. So we need to create for ourselves, production-wise, miner Mark II. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm missing the modular frames. Trev! I kind of want to put it that way, I suppose. I've got everything else, but... give me a sec, guys, and I'll be back. Alrighty, we're back. I actually decided to come out that chute. Anyway, it doesn't send you very far, because you're coming uphill, I suppose. You don't have enough oomph to go very far anyway. Alright, so I've got 50 on me. Where was it? 50 modular frames, so we should be right. Hopefully these guys haven't decided to spawn back here. I don't believe so. Can't see anyone. Alright, now we can do it. So which way? Probably... Which way am I facing? Probably there, I suppose. Now, there's a possibility that I might end up with another couple, the impure and the normal nodes still. So I could do that. So we're going to have to drag this stuff out. Maybe keep this kind of relatively high. Can I go this entire distance, or is this too long? Ooh, it's kind of close-ish. Do I want to go up? I want to go up this side, don't I? Yeah, there's more plants in the way, Trev. Maybe just put it there, and then I can get to this corner a bit easier. Maybe like that. Who put all these plants in the way? I don't know. See that? Right over the top of the conveyor belt. She's a scooting along. Jeez. Alright. There you go. So, can I grab that and take it all the way to the top? Which would be, if I stick to this edge, there. Yeah, so I guess we could just put a huge amount of storage up here. Yeah, maybe we just line it up with that. Maybe there. Put that in there. And then we can just wire up the power. We should be right to go. We still have got quite a significant amount of power in the system. 240 per minute. Wow, that's not going to take long to fill that, I think. Is it coming out yet? Oh yeah, I can see it. So, okay, we've got bauxite. Now, going by here, the bauxite has to be mixed with water to make the alumina solution. So, if this is going to be our production area, which might have to go back quite a bit, you know, in other words, if we intend to just make it here and then send it off, I guess we could. We just need to make sure we've got enough water, right? Holy dilly, that's coming in there fast. Jeez. There is water in this stream, but I'm not sure, like, is it the same way that we need water when we've got coal production? If that's the case, we need to explore up here a bit further, I think. How much ammo have I got? Oh, I got over 300. I'd rather have 500, but still. We'll see how we go. So, if I stand at the back of here, let's change over to that and do another look for bauxite. Kind of one's to my left and one's in front of me, I think. That's to my... they're kind of both that way-ish, aren't they? 600 meters and 500 meters. Which one was... That's impure and that's normal. Okay, I don't know. Let's go back to the gun. Maybe we should go this way. I think there's water down here. Oh, there you go. There's water just here, right? Who else is down here is a good question. Oh, that's that guy. So do you supply water the same way that you do when you're doing coal? I'm not sure. Maybe you can just do it that way. This guy's got a cold. Yeah, sneeze. I'm not sure whether I should be shooting them or not. He's spitting out that gaseous garbage. It's like a sneeze. I think he got the message. So that means maybe I should have power. Coming up to here somewhere. Actually, I think I need the I think I've been taking a lot of the leaves back and that and using it for biofuel, which is not a bad idea, I suppose. So my latest power was over there, wasn't it? Yeah, I can probably just run it. Where is it? It is here. So if I just grab that and I put a pole over here. Where's the water? Down there. So can I stretch it to just here? That's a pretty good place. There you go. So does that mean I can extract water from down there? That's kind of what I want to know. Water extractor. I'm pretty certain that's what this is. So if I look back in here again. So you guys are following me in my thinking here. Yeah. It's just water, right? So what are we going to do here? We're just going to have a water plant and then we're going to put it into like a fluid buffer, I suppose, and then mix it with the bauxite to make the alumina solution. I think that's what we're doing. Okay. Oh yeah, it goes blue. Okay. So how many do we need here? I guess we could put a few in this water area. Okay. Maybe you just put one as close as we can. Maybe there. There like that. Well, actually, I can't make another one. Needs more rotors. Oh well, just proof of concept, I guess. Okay. Alright, well, I don't think there's any reason why I can't. Should I fire it up? It's not going to be doing anything initially though, that's the problem. Take a pipe. The pipe can come flying along here somewhere, right? And it should really go on this side, I think. So do we run the pipe all the way up there to a fluid buffer on top? Yeah, maybe. Keep all the sensitive kind of infrastructure up the top here, I suppose. So, does that mean... let me just put a little bit of a platform out here. like everyone keeps telling me you need more space than you think half the time. Alright, so a fluid... Is it organisation? Yeah, industrial fluid buffer. Fluid buffer is 400 cubic meters. This is 2400. And I can make it. Actually, I can make both. But that's huge. Which is why I kind of thought I'd leave a bit of room. Oh, I can fit them side by side there. Well, that's pretty cool. Do I need to walk up the stairs? Because that's kind of using two, isn't it? Doesn't really matter. I can always do this. I'm not sure if I even really need that much of a buffer, but I'm kind of preparing for it. The only problem is the head height. I might have to use a pump at the bottom here somewhere. Okay. Well, actually... okay. Let's get the pipeline running all the way over here. Back to there. See, it looks like someone almost made a little path down here for it anyway. See? How kind of them to do that. Is that guy back again? Sorry, I'm hearing... You are back again. Stop sneezing in this area. Listen. No, he's not listening. Maybe he's too far away. Or is he stuck? He was stuck. He's no more now, though. Actually, how come... There's 2 power slugs here. I can't resist this. Is someone going to annoy me? They're gonna fight me, aren't they? There you go. What are you doing here? Okay, I'm just taking that. Don't have to worry about it. Is this a yellow slug? Get the feeling that someone might not like me taking this. No? Maybe I already got rid of them. Anyhow, that was easier than expected. Okay. So the pipes... The pipes. Maybe to here. And then we need to get up to here, right? So from there, we can turn it that way slightly. Would be nice to have it up nice and high just here somewhere. Will it go up nice and high? Of course not. We'll turn it that way. Thank goodness I've got a bit of kit on me. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do all this. There you go. Okay, now we've got it to there. So it's got to go up to the top there. Actually, oops. How about we do bring the pipe to here? Is it too long? Actually, it might be. Maybe just put it here. Because you can always add the head kind of pump that raises it a bit later, I suppose. Now, I'd like to keep it off to this side a bit. Maybe there. Just so I can run up and down the bottom bits. There you go. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, where's my power? Over there, right? If I can just talk into there... Can I just grab one, put it here? What does it look like about that? There you go. Put it there. I can still see it. So where's this other thingamy thing? What's it under? Logistics? A Mark 1 and Mark 2 pumps. Ah, damn it! 50 meters. Gee, I wonder if... hang on. 2 rotors. Oh, I just needed to have some heavy modular frames on me. I wonder if that's enough. 20 meters. I got a funny feeling 20 meters is not enough. I mean, we can try it, right? Let's just try it. Put it here. Connect up the power to it. Then we can go back and turn it on. Because we haven't done that yet. Actually, I should be able to do that from here, shouldn't I? Alrighty. There to there. And we should start to see these guys start to expand. I know it takes a little bit of time for this to start up. So that's going to be the question, isn't it? I think you can put two of these pumps together. There you go, you can see some water coming through it. I guess it'll get to here. Well, hang on, how high is this above the other one though? Yeah, it does take a while to fill up though, doesn't it? Yeah, actually maybe I should have had that running first. I guess if you leave it long enough it'll still work. Wonder whether I needed a pump down the other end. Not there. It's full to there, right? Actually, that's 4 megawatts and that's 8, so 2 of these is the equivalent of one of them, but this does 10 more meters in head lift. Yeah, okay. Maybe we just push it through like that. Maybe there? Because it looks like it's getting to there. Well, you know what? We're going to try it. Where's the... Does that actually reach? Oh, it does. Alrighty. Is that working? No, it's not. What's going on with this machine at the moment? Oops. The current amount in extractor. She's definitely working. It's definitely filling up. So the two pumps and one of these guys is 28 megawatts. I'm just trying to figure this out. Hang on. So, does it have to get to max before she starts pushing it through? It's 190. We're almost there. Alright, I can hear it turn off. So it's got 199.9. That looks like it's working to there, to there. So what's going on here? Is this in the wrong place? Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, don't take away the whole pipe, Trev. Let's try it again, but putting it back to there, say. I know it's definitely got to here, so let's put it there instead. Let's reconnect it again and see. Ah, okay. Alright, maybe it was barely getting to here and not further up, so okay. That's definitely working. That's expanding, so that's all working. It doesn't have to go much higher, and then it goes back down low again, then it reaches the other pump, I think. Yeah, okay, that's starting to work. That could just be taking a while. So I can see that one expanding. Okay, that one's starting to expand. See, it's possible that I could just take this one out and replace it with the Mark II. All it adds is 4 more megawatts. Oh no, it's starting. Let's just see if it's actually filling this thing. 0 at the moment. Oh, there you go. No, okay, it started. Yeah, actually, it is coming in fairly quick. Okay. Alright, so over time, that's going to fill, And we can expand this, scale it up, put more in a line, I guess. Holy durly, that's almost full. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I guess this little factory up here is going to have... I'm not sure if I really do need a lot of capacity of water there, but we can always have a little T-junction and put some spare industrial buffers next to each other there, I suppose. But yeah, this has got to come into where the water is. So what are we mixing it all with? A package maybe? See, maybe that's what we need, a packager. Because we need to take in something by conveyor belt and something by pipe. So wouldn't that be what you would use to put together the bauxite and the water? Hang on. Go back to here again. So, the alumina solution. So, oh no, it says a refinery for the alumina solution. Unpackaged is through the packager. Really? I need a refinery. Wow, I need a refinery up here then. So what does it produce? It produces the silica and the alumina solution. Right. And then I'll end up... Oh wow, I'll probably end up with a... Hang on a second. Gets a bit confusing when you see the alternative recipes and stuff. So the ultimate goal is to get to here. So we'll store the silica here, probably, but we need the aluminum scrap. Aluminum scrap. Oh, that's right, and coal. Ooh, okay. Hang on a second, guys. We're gonna do a little look around for coal. This is what could ruin it for us, I guess, if I just jump out a little bit. Oh no, there is coal nearby. Holy crap, there is... Oh wow, there's a pure node just here. Ooh. Which way am I? Straight ahead. Really? And it's not far away. Okay. Back to the gun. Not sure what's in the bush up here, but these guys are in the bush. Oop. Who's biting me? Oh, this thing. Stop with your little insecty things. Holy crap. I'm gonna die at this rate. Give me the, there you go. I'll keep eating while I'm in the air. I don't think these guys are gonna appreciate me being around. Well, that was a bit close. Can't really jump that high, can I? Hang on, I'm going full driving here. Get me up a bit higher, guys. There you go. Well, that was a bit nasty. Kinda wasn't expecting that. I think I got rid of the plant though. I'm pretty certain I did. Oh, no, not one of them. No. Let me just stand on here a bit. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. I think he's the bigger of the guys. Oh, wow. You throw your rocks at me or something stupid. So he's dead. Hang on, that was what was left over from the plant. Actually, is the coal... Hang on. Let's have another look for the coal. Well, must have been pretty blinking close. Hang on, let me just zoom in a bit. Oh, it's still... Oh, it's still in that direction. So what's under here then? Only one way to find out, right? So which way you heading, Trev? What? That not enough? Really? Put it right on top. Is there nothing here? And I'm just wasting my time. I don't know. Oh, it's a mesosphere. Is that what it is? Hang on. You just stand on it. There you go. Much better. I don't know how many of these I'm meant to be using, but... There you go, finally gone. No, we don't need a power pole, Trev. Is that all it was?
Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your root?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows, but perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, my point of origin is Earth, I was created by specific individuals of the human race.
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
I didn't think I understood any of that. Bit funny though. Alright, I think we're gonna have to expand that whole area to make this entire base, which is gonna be a little bit complex actually, but where is the oh, not these guys again. Where is the coal? Should we do another look for it? Because it was kind of in this direction, but maybe it's further out than I thought. Is that it? That was pure? Wow, it is a fair way away. Way over here somewhere? It's not up on top there, is it? Still on the map? If I look that way, it's right down here, apparently. Oh, okay. Be careful what you're going to fall off, Trev. Alright, it's got to be not far from where I currently am. Oh, I wish it would show up a bit longer. I'm going to shoot, aren't I? Hang on. It's the only problem. Coal. Oh, wow, I'm almost right over the top of it. No, bring back the gun. So is it underneath me? Oh, there it is. Oops. Yeah, I don't like you guys much at all. Well, I guess we found the coal. You did know. You dead now? No. Yeah, now he is. So there's the coal, hey? Can I build another under production Mark II miner? I can. So this is where we would definitely be getting our coal from. And which way do we lift it up though? We've got to go back in that direction. Could always have one of those. Okay, let's just put it down. I need to get power out here too, I suppose. But under, what is it, logistics? Mark 4? Actually, how hard is it to... Don't kill yourself falling down, Trev, but... It's doing 240. I guess with power slugs and stuff, it might be necessary to run... I can make it. 270, 480. Gee, it's such a jump, isn't it? So 60, 120 doubles it. Well, I guess 270 is more than doubling it. But hang on a second, this... the actual node, it is pure though, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking if there was ever a reason to put down the Mark 4 conveyor, it's probably now. Which way are we going? We go maybe in there as high as we can. Hang on a sec. Can I scoot over to here? I think my Mark 4... yeah, it's still going. You can't see how high you need to go sometimes. There you go. That might be the way to do it. Oh wow, it uses 26. Looked okay when it was only 2. No, I think that's the way to go. There you go. And then we'll drag that from there to there. And then go there before it gets too dark. I think this is the right way home. It's kind of funny doing it like this because, yeah, I think I was on the other side of that rock, so... oh, I can hear something. Oh, crap. Look, not you guys. Jeez, where is this guy? Oh, there he is. And I can hear some creature. Let's get out of here. I'm not even sure which direction I'm going. Oh, there you go. I'm going back the right way. I just looked down and noticed my health is so low. You realise, yeah, I kind of need to do something about that, Trev. Oh, my goodness me. What an adventure. Alright, so we've found coal, we've got water, and we've got the bauxite. Okie dokie. So, how full is it? Holy cow, it's almost full already. And this thing stopped because it is full, right? Jeez. Well, I'm not complaining about it. So, the coal will come from over there. Yeah, I'd love to get rid of these guys, they're annoying. Although, once you get the coal coming through the forest, it's like, yeah. Alright, so I think off camera I'm going to take down some of this forest, build a bigger platform. Know that then I've got the coal, the water, and the bauxite. And then we'll have to deal with what sort of structure we need to make to get the alumina solution. And then the question is, do we take it all... oh, we might have to take it all the way back to the raw quartz area, or do we bring the raw quartz over here? Good question, hey? Have to have a think about that. Anyway, guys, I might have to leave the episode here. Certainly hope you enjoyed it today. Got a little bit further along. Definitely getting very, very complex and difficult in terms of the transportation. I mean, I guess that's why everyone's eventually has trains and trucks and stuff, but I think I'm just still half the time exploring the map, trying to find out where stuff is and that, I suppose. Anyway, guys, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.